A football is a ball inflated with air that is used to play one of the various sports known as football. In these games, with some exceptions, goals or points are scored only when the ball enters one of two designated goal-scoring areas. Football games involve the two teams, each trying to move the ball in opposite directions along the field of play. The first balls were made of natural materials, such as an inflated pig bladder, later put inside a leather cover, which has given rise to the American slang term pigskin. Modern balls are designed by teams of engineers to exacting specifications, with rubber or plastic bladders, and often with plastic covers. Association Football Law 2 of the game specifies that the ball is an air-filled sphere with a circumference of 68 to 70 cm, 27 to 28 in, a weight of 450 grams, 14 to 16 oz, inflated to a pressure of 0.6 to 1.1 atmospheres, 60 to 111 kPa or 8.7-16.1 psi, at sea level, and covered in leather or other suitable material. The weight specified for a ball is the dry weight, as older balls often became significantly heavier in the course of a match played in wet weather. Second, gridiron football in the United States and Canada. The term football usually refers to a ball made of cowhide leather, which is required in professional and collegiate football. Footballs used in recreation and in organized youth leagues may be made of rubber or plastic materials. The high school football rulebook still allow inexpensive all-rubber footballs, though they are less common than leather. Since 1941, Hoween Leather Company has been the exclusive supplier of leather for National Football League footballs. The arrangement was established by Arnold Hoween, who had played and coached in the NFL. Third, Australian rules football. The football used in Australian football is similar to a rugby ball but generally slightly smaller and more rounded at the ends, but more elongated in overall appearance, being longer by comparison with its width than a rugby ball. The first games of Australian football were played with a round ball, because balls of that shape were more readily available. In 1860, Australian football pioneer Tom Wills argued that the oval rugby ball traveled further in the air and made for a more exciting game. Fourth, Gaelic football. The game is played with a round leather football made of 18 stitched leather panels, similar in appearance to a traditional volleyball, but larger, with a circumference of 68 to 70 cm, 27 to 28 in, weighing between 480 to 500 g, 17 to 18 oz. When dry, it may be kicked or hand passed. A hand pass is not a punch but rather a strike of the ball with the side of the closed fist, using the knuckle of the thumb. Fifth, rugby football. Until 1870, rugby was played with a near spherical ball with an inner tube made of a pig's bladder. In 1870, Richard Linden and Bernardo Solano started making balls for rugby school out of hand-stitched, 4-panel, leather casings and pig's bladders. The rugby ball's distinctive shape is supposedly due to the pig's bladder, although early balls were more plum-shaped than oval. Then sixth, rugby league. Rugby league is played with a prolate, spheroid-shaped football which is inflated with air. A referee will stop play immediately if the ball does not meet the requirements of size and shape. 19. Traditionally made of brown leather. Modern footballs are synthetic and manufactured in a variety of colors and patterns. Senior competitions should use light-colored balls to allow spectators to see the ball more easily. The football used in rugby league is known as international size, or size 5 inches and is approximately 27 centimeters, 11 in, long and 60 centimeters, 24 in circumference at its widest point. Smaller sized balls are used for junior versions of the game, such as mini and mod. A full-size ball weighs between 383 and 440 grams, 13.5 and 15.5 ounces. 7th, rugby union. The ball used in rugby union, usually referred to as a rugby ball, is a prolate spheroid, essentially elliptical in profile, traditionally made of brown leather. Modern footballs are manufactured in a variety of colors and patterns. A. Regulation football is 28 to 30 cm, 11 to 12 in long and 58 to 62 cm, 23 to 24 in circumference at its widest point. It weighs 410 to 460 g, 14 to 16 oz, and is inflated to 65.7 - 68.8 kilopascals, 9.5. 10.0 psi.